Outlook brings to you excerpts from its latest issue titled Farewell Ideology. India's tryst with ideology has been more complex than the West's. We have caste and region, language, and socialism. All these are forces in their own right. In different times and in different contexts within our country, one has trumped the other. Outlook's latest issue looks at some of the regional and national political parties and the shifts in their ideological stance as they strive to navigate political power, coalition politics, and opportunism. It is a reminder for us and for them about what they stood for once, lest we forget. The Political Aroma of Vazwan by Nasir Ganai from Outlook. At a rare feast organized for the local journalist at the NC headquarters, Omar Abdullah was optimistic about the resurgence of political discourse in Jammu and Kashmir. Conventionally, a tarami holds center stage at an elaborate Vazwan feast. It's a big, shiny copper dish heaped with fragrant rice, topped with spinach cooked in spices, Kashmiri Sikh kebab, and lamb in plum sauce. Ritualistically speaking, yes, it was the tarami that was the object of focus recently at the Nawai-Sub National Conference Party's headquarters near Srinagar's Zero Bridge, the venue for former Chief Minister Omar Abdullah's rare but sumptuous Vazwan feast for local journalists. But at this particular Vazwan, what also shared the limelight apart from the tarami were signs of resurgence of political discourse in Jammu and Kashmir, which had faded into the backdrop ever since the abrogation of Article 370 in 2019. After serving journalists in attendance, Abdullah elaborated on his party's stance ahead of the general elections, particularly the Rajouri-Anantnag seat. He highlighted the Congress Party's reluctance to allocate it to the People's Democratic Party as a part of the India's alliance seat sharing in Jammu and Kashmir. Abdullah, however, expressed confidence in winning the polls and reiterated the government's hesitance to hold assembly elections. Now let's rewind to October 2004, when a 16-member delegation of the South Asian Free Media Association, comprising journalists and activists, visited Jammu and Kashmir as a part of a government-guided trip. The visit was aimed at fostering understanding and confidence-building measures. The then Chief Minister Mufti Muhammad Said, NC leader Abdullah, and Kashmiri separatists hosted the delegation. Abdullah addressed the delegation at the Nawai-Sub, explaining his party's stance on autonomy and taking questions from journalists while reiterating that internal autonomy is the solution to the Kashmir's issue. Additionally, he hosted the Pakistani guests to a Vazwan feast. For this and more, read the latest issue of Outlook.